Hello and welcome to another amazing video on this channel, Pantherine Media. I'm your host as usual, Roger Senemugwem, and today we'll be doing something new and something exciting. We'll be renewing our annual practicing licenses as doctors in Nigeria, and we'll be doing this through the Remita website and the Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria website and portal. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so, as you don't want to miss the amazing content we have to offer. Okay, let's go straight to the point. The first thing you want to do in order to register for your annual practicing license is to log into the portal of the Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria. You can do that by going straight to your address bar using any browser of your choice, preferably Chrome or Firefox. And you type in portal.mdcn.gov.ng. It will take you straight to the portal, and you go to Doctors Access, this area for doctors. If you have not used this portal before, you have to register, but I assume that everybody has used this portal. So if you're registering, you register with your title, your folio number, your last name, surname, other names. If you're using an email, it's preferable you use a Gmail account, because most people, when they're trying to recover their password is usually sent to the email, and most people using Yahoo Mail have challenges that they never receive their password. Add your phone number and then you'll be in the portal. So we're going to log into the portal. Click this login and type in your folio number using the following format: MDCN/R/your folio number. And I'm going to blur out my folio number for security reasons in this video. As soon as you're done entering your folio number, you go straight to input your password. Yeah, that's a very short password. You log in and you'll be into the portal. Now, when you're in the portal, the first thing that you see is your dashboard. You have your name over here and your passport over here. This passport is what is going to be on your license, and you have your profile completeness, insurance indemnity, expiry date, and so on and so forth. It's usually advisable to complete your profile before continuing any of this, and you should also pay for your insurance indemnity. I have paid for insurance indemnity, but I'm going to show you how to do it. First things first, you go to insurance indemnity on the left panel of this page and you click on it. If you want to pay, you go to the top right corner and click on purchase insurance. Type in the name of the beneficiary of the life insurance, their contact number, and their relationship. When you do this, it takes you to the insurance page. Now, I've already done my full registration. I've been fully registered by the council, so there is no option for full registration. However, if you're yet to do your full registration, there will be an option somewhere below to indicate if the insurance is for provisional registration or not. So have that in mind. And you click on purchase insurance, it generates these payment codes for you to use and pay on the insurance provider's website. If we click pay now, it takes us straight to the website, and then this brings up lots of information, your information and your professional details. You cross-check that to see if they are correct, and then you select your package. There are 3 different packages. You have this category 1, category 2, and category 3. Category 1 is for house officers, people doing their youth service, and senior house officers and medical officers. I wonder what they mean by senior house officers anyway. Category 2 is for registrars, senior registrars, and senior medical officers 1 and 2. While category 3 is for consultants, senior consultants, chief consultants, principal medical officers, and chief medical officers. And each of these have a different premium you pay. So take note of that and pay accordingly. Now, if you don't pay for insurance, you cannot operate the MDCN portal. You pay and input your details as expected. It will take you to the payment site, and this payment site you can pay and generate a receipt which will reflect in your portal. So that's the first thing we have done. We have paid for our insurance indemnity. So I've already done that, and my insurance indemnity here shows paid. The next thing we need to pay for is for building levy if you have not done so. Now I'm going to mention something here that you cannot apply for annual practicing license from 2020 onward without paying for your Nigerian Medical Association building levy. And I will do a short demonstration to prove this to you. If you go to my license and you want to pay for annual license, and you say pay for annual license, if you want to add payments via remitter retrieval number, that's assuming you have already gone to pay on the remitter side directly. For you to add your payments to the portal, it brings up the message to pay for building levy. So I have not paid for building levy. I was waiting to do so for this video. So I'm going to show you how to pay for building levy. This is how you pay for the building levy. You log into your portal and then you click on NMA building levy. There's no link to take you directly to the remitter site for payment. So you have to go to the remitter site and pay manually, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. When you're done paying for your building levy, you come back to the portal and you add payments via remitter retrieval number. So I'm going to add a new tab here. So you click on remitter.net. That's the URL for the site, and it opens the remitter site. The next thing you want to do is to pay a biller. So you click on that and it opens another tab where you can pay a biller. It's going to bring up this form, which is essential that you fill to complete the payment. The first thing here is who do you want to pay, and you want to pay the Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria. So you're going to input that, you type it in, it will bring it out for you to click. So I'm typing medical and dental. So that's it. It has brought up the option, and I'll click that. Now, when you click this, it brings out options for you under name of service / purpose, and you select from here. The first thing on the list is the building levy for NMA house, which you can select, and the amounts to pay. For the building levy, there are two categories. Some doctors are to pay 40,000 and other doctors are to pay 20,000. And on my portal here, it shows that I am to pay 20,000 naira. Depending on how long you've been in the profession, it determines how much you ought to pay for the building levy. So I'm going to click and type in 20,000. I'm paying in Nigerian naira. So that option is grayed out. And type in your payer's name as it appears on your portal. So this is very important. If I go to my portal, whatever payment you're making, you have to make sure that your name, you type in your name as it appears in the portal, so that you don't have problems verifying your payments. So make sure you can easily copy this and paste it into whatever field you want to pay into. So I've typed in my name, and my phone number is very important. I'll type in my email address, and I type it in a second time to make sure that I've put in the correct email address. The email address is very important because your receipt and your remitter retrieval number will be sent to this email. You want to get it right. You don't want to make any mistake there. That's why it's appearing twice. How do you want to pay? You can pay via your bank branch, or you can also pay online using your card. Paying online using my card it's very easy to do. You also have to go through this captcha, and if you're browsing on a laptop, you can easily click and it uses the mouse movement to determine if you're a robot or not. If you're using a phone, it's more difficult to determine that, so it may ask you through images, and I'm going to advise that you use a laptop to do this so that you can save everything you need to save. You will not have challenges depending on the processing capacity of your phone or the browser you are using. When I click submit, it takes me to the payments page. Here we are. I am to put in my card number, the expiry date and CVV, all of that. I will also blur out these details for security reasons, of course. Now, I want you to take note of the fact that there is a service charge attached to this payment. We are paying 20,000 naira, but Remitter is taking 362.5 naira to process this payment, and you're going to be paying this. The next step is to click on pay and the amount there. For some people, it's going to ask you for a one-time password generated from your bank, and that's something you need to take note of. And we're done. So payment is successful. It takes you straight to the invoice. Now, what do you do when you get this invoice? I want to first of all let you know that this invoice will be sent to your email, just to be sure you don't miss out on the invoice and the number, which is useful. You can print receipts. Printing this receipt, to save it as a portable document file format. The next thing to do is to impute this remitter retrieval reference, and the number is right here. So if I right click on it and copy, that's all you do. Then you go to your portal, go back to NMA Building Levy, and click on add payment via remitter retrieval number. When you click on this, you right click here and paste the number. Take away the hyphens, we'll delete them, and then our payment will be verified this time around. Yep, the details are out, and it says this is the number, service type, NMA Building Levy, amounts 20,000 naira, and this is the date of this transaction. It's a single payment. You submit this payment and it appears that your payment has been verified. If your session expires, all you need to do is to log in again, and that will be easy. I'll type in my short password once more. This time around, because I have paid for my building levy, it no longer shows on this left panel it has been paid for. And if I go to my payments, I can see all the payments I've made, and this is the one for building levy. It's the most recent one on the list. The next thing to do is to pay for practicing license. In order to pay for your annual practicing license, you go to my applications, new application, and you see all the different things you can apply for. You can also apply for annual license. If you click apply now, it takes you to a place for payment. To proceed to pay, you click on this button, pay for annual license. Now, there are two ways of paying for this license. You can still do the same thing, go to Remitter and pay for it on the Remitter site, but I'm going to show you a quick and easy method. to do just that. Take note of this because it determines what you're paying for. The title is 2020 application for annual license and it's 10,000 naira. And we proceed to this online payment. And it fills a lot of these details for you. One thing you need to do is you need to take note of your transaction ID. So what I usually do is either I make a screenshot of the entire screen or I copy this and save it somewhere. Next thing, my card type is a MasterCard. And these are the options that are accepted. You can pay using Visa card, MasterCard. You can pay on the remitter platform using internet banking, mobile wallets, or you can also go to your bank branch to pay. I'll click on pay now. The process is similar to the previous one. It will create a gateway into the remitter site containing all the details already filled on your behalf. All you need to do is to cross-check everything and make sure they are correct. Your name as it appears on the portal, your phone number, and your email address. Once you cross-check that everything is correct, you submit payment. It brings up the pop-up once more where you input your card details. You do that quickly and confirm the payment by putting in your PIN or one-time password that will be sent to your phone. And the service charge this time around is 210 naira. You click on pay, then it brings up the page where you have to put in a one-time password, and as soon as you do that, the payment will be confirmed. Good. Our payment has been confirmed and it has taken us back to the portal, and you can see that the transaction was successful. This is the remitter retrieval reference number. You can copy it, save it for future reference. Whatever you do, your invoice and details will be sent to your email, so you don't have to worry about that. The next thing to do after paying for your license is to upload proof that you took part in exercises and teachings that contributed to your medical education during the period, and that's usually called your continuing medical examination, CME, or continuing professional development, which is CPD points. So on the page, you go to my license and you see a place to upload CPD points. Assuming you are a core member during that period, all you need to do is to upload proof that you are a core member, because core members are not required to get CPD points for the period they are serving. And there we have it. Now, as soon as you're done with the upload, the officials at the secretariat will go through your application, your payment, your receipts, and your CPD points or CME points, and your license will be sent to your email. You receive a message that it is ready to be sent to your email. You can print it from there, and that will be all. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe for more intuitive videos of this sort on this channel. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Cheers.